100% ban confirmed. Is almost banned this week, alright guys? According to this guy, his name is Glasgow, Farfa, Pile of, what a really good friend. This guy has been predicting the ban list for a couple ban lists now, and I'm telling you guys right now, I can't wait to say these words to you guys, and these words are, I told you. Okay guys? This is gonna be 100%, 1000% confirmed ban. This EDO Pro dual replay that I have for you guys is just ridiculous. By the way, happy Sunday! You guys thought I forgot that? Come on, man. It's Sunday Fun Day, guys. For those of you guys here on the channel for the very first time, consider hitting the subscribe button and make sure you guys turn on notification bell to get notified each time I upload videos. Will be absolutely amazing. Don't forget to break down with the elbow and that thumbs up button for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos, guys. And I won't waste any more time. Without further ado, this card is going to get 100% ban confirmed. Alright guys, it's Banlist season. It's Banlist time. Alright guys, welcome back to EDO Pro. Today's topic, it's a very serious one, okay? Since the ban list is around the corner, we need to talk about this. You and I need to talk about this. Me and you guys, just you and I, and Konami. Alright, Konami, you need to ban this card 100,000%. And I believe Konami is going to ban this card a million gazillion percent, because 99% of the time you summon this card on the field, what happens? You win the entire duel, okay? And this monster, you can literally summon in this deck right here, which is obviously one of the best decks in this format. And the reason why this deck is so good is because it's able to make this guy made me go first, and he shotguns Artifact Lancia. Who even main decks Artifact Lancia? Well, unfortunately, I obviously have Desires in my hand, have Qinglong. I can't use any of my graveyard effects when it comes to Virtual World. But with the hand right here, I'm pretty sure we're still able to actually play through a Lancia, which is actually insane. So let's see if he has any other hand traps that can possibly stop us. One card is dead in our hand, which is Pod Desires, and the entire game mechanic of Virtual World is currently offline, and it's currently disabled because this guy decides to shotgun Artifact Lancia. But you know what? We're going to try our best to actually put up VFD as quickly as possible. So without further ado, let's begin. First and foremost, we're going to activate Qinglong. We need a card on the field, so that way then we can trigger off all of our Virtual World monsters effect. This deck is broken. Although that Artifact Lancia kills the entire deck, we can still actually try to play with the cards that we have in our hand. So first and foremost, the best card in our deck is obviously Lulu. We're gonna activate Lulu's effect, target this, we're gonna send the trap and search Lily, because that's what we're missing right now. So we'll send the trap to the graveyard, special summon of course Lulu. We'll search Lily directly from our deck to our hand. So now we got Lily, Gigi, Lao Lao, which is amazing. So now we're gonna do go Gigi, target the spell, send Nian Nian to the grave, send Nian Nian to the graveyard, special of course Lily, and now we'll activate Lily's effect. We'll send the other trap to the grave, which is absolutely amazing. This is our two summons. We can actually play around the Biru. So now we're gonna go Gigi, target the spell, and then we're gonna send Nian Nian to the grave. We'll send Nian Nian, special of course Gigi. Okay, now we'll trigger off Nian Nian's effect to special summon it to our side of the field. And now this is our 4 summons, okay guys? And this is when it gets actually beautiful when it comes to this deck right here. Virtual World, I believe, is one of the best decks in this format. It's a truly scary deck, and the fact that it's able to make VFD left, right, and center, even through a card that literally says, hey, Virtual World, you can't play your deck. This deck still does what it does by being able to make VFD through this card. And also at the same time, if you guys have been living under a rock, Virtual World players have been playing a card in their extra deck called Gossip Shadow Bamboozling. This card right here is kind of like the Appaloosa for the deck, and what it does is that it requires 2+ monsters, level 3 monsters, to have seasons of this card. So we're going to make this right here by using these two. Summon this card in our extra mon zone, and as you have to see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Bamboozling Gossip Shadow is going to be our 5th summon. And what this does is that this card right here helps you play around the Biru. Okay, so not only are we playing through Artifact Lancia right now, but we're trying to actually climb up into VFD through the Biru, just in case this guy were to have the Biru in his hand. So if you guys don't know what this card does, once per turn when your opponent monster activates its effect, doesn't matter where, you can attach 2 material from this card. The activation of the monster effect becomes both player draws 1 card. It's literally an Appaloosa. Who cares if they draw a card? You're summoning the very funny dragon on them, and once you summon that on them, you literally win the duel. So if you guys are interested in seeing how crazy this Virtual World deck is, make sure you guys check out the deck list and the combo video in the description box below. You guys already know Yassine is a mastermind behind creating this deck right here. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this deck in depth and further, check out the links down below. But today, I'm here to showcase you guys on why VFD is going to 100,000% get banned. And look at this, alrighty? This just proves that Virtual World has quick access to VFD through many negates, and the only way to actually stop them from doing that is to ban VFD. The deck is already good within itself. They don't need to touch the deck at all, in my opinion. They don't need to touch VFD, which is one of the most cancerous cards in today's format. So that's our 5th summon. Okay, and now what we can do is that we can actually use these two right here, the Lulu and also the Lily, to actually make the Crocozor. Does he have any response to it? Oh yeah, he definitely has something. You guys see that? He definitely has something. We're definitely gonna make the Crocozor. This immediately helps us get access to 1 free draw, which is insane. So we're gonna activate Crocozor's effect. Okay, activate this card's ability, draw 1 card. Let's see what we get. Alright, draw 1. Okay, so we drew an Ash Blossom, which is another interruption during our opponent's turn, which is absolutely amazing. And now it gets really simple. We can activate Lao Lao's effect. It doesn't matter what we send to the graveyard at this point. We'll send, of course, this, summon Lao Lao, and activate Lao Lao's effect. Okay, to special summon Nian Nian from the graveyard. Okay, and now using Lao Lao and Nian Nian, we can actually make Chen Chen. So using these to make Chen Chen. Okay, and now what we can do at this point is that using these two, yeah, he definitely has a response to this. He definitely has a response. Not using these two, we can easily make VFD the very funny dragon. Look at that, guys. Through a potential in the Nibiru that he possibly had, which we can easily stop with Bamboozling, we were able to make VFD through the Artifact Lancia, which our opponent's Shotgun. This stopped our entire game mechanic, which is in form of being able to banish cards, to actually search more cards, which is part of what the Virtual World deck is all about. The deck is actually built around banishing cards, and the fact that Lancia says no to the entire engine is just absolutely insane. So, look at that. Look at that. I knew it. This guy had Nibiru. Well, you have to use anyways or else it becomes useless, because if you just call Light, I'll have to negate this. At least he just draws a card. You know what I mean? So both of us draw a card, which is not that bad, but, you know, it's a great way to stop Nibiru, which is insane. So we drew into the GG, and now we just end our turn, and he has Nibiru in his hand, which is not a problem because we can stop it the following turn, which is really good. And guess what, guys? And we still end on with 4 cards in our hand. It's like, do you guys see? This is like, in Yu-Gi-Oh! You start out with a 5-card hand, and you turn your 1 card essentially into a VFD, which doesn't allow your opponent to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatsoever. And this is why this card immediately needs to get banned, like 100%. I was supposed to Shotgun that Calamities, so Fossil Dig, 100%. Fossil Dig. Huh. You know, I'm just gonna call Light. Attach Chen Chen, we're gonna call Light. We'll call Light. I think this is game. Misk, okay. Search Misk. Activate Misk. Sure. Normal Overraptor. Is he trying to use effect of Overraptor? Honestly, guys, I was actually a noob when it came to this as well. When I first played VFD, you know, like I was actually a noob at this as well. When I first played Dinosaurs against VFD, I thought Misk can negate VFD as well, right? But it doesn't. I learned that the hard way. But obviously, like, VFD is not an activated effect. It's like a lingering effect that's on the field. So Misk is gonna be unable to stop VFD. So this guy actually failed right there. So he can actually. So he's gonna go Misk, Archosaur. Honestly, he doesn't even pose a threat to me. Like, I feel like, yeah, he has Nibiru in hand. Maybe he has Gamma too. Like, I don't know what's in his hand, but I don't think Misk is a huge threat at all. I'd rather save the Ash for something else. That's really important. You know what I mean? Just go Archosaur. That's fine. He's gonna be unable to use Archosaur anyways. Best he can do is probably make a Link 2. Okay. Yeah, like I said, yep. Like, guys, I know Dinos on the back of my head, like, yeah, Blue Phoenix, and if he's going along this play, he has Tyranno in his hand, like 100%. Yeah, see? But it wouldn't even matter because, like VFD is that strong. Like, Tyranno isn't even anything compared to the true king of all calamities. I'll explain to you guys why that is, okay? So during the draw phase, this is what we're gonna do. So we drew into an E-Telly, which is unnecessary because we already actually have game with the cards that we already have in our hands. So it actually doesn't even matter. And the reason why VFD is so good is because, number one, we know he has the Nibiru in his hand. Alright, and this is also an issue. Like, VFD not only stops the monsters that are on the field, but it actually prevents your opponent from actually playing cards in the hand. Like, what? Like, if you guys don't think this card is cancerous, I know like everybody talks about this card, but you guys need to see for yourself how crazy Virtual World is and how crazy a card like this is able to exist in today's metagame. Like, if I believe that a format needs to be fixed, Konami is going to 100% ban this card. Like, this card needs to be banned. Like, look, draw phase, I'm going to activate VFD, and for this turn, I'm going to call light. Okay, so any light monsters on the field and in the hand have their effects negated. And guess what? It's draw phase. It's not even main phase. So he's going to be even unable to even attempt to activate Triangle. Because if we go to main phase and we try to use VFD, he can chain Triangle, obviously. But obviously, we can activate VFD in the draw phase. Like, what is Tyranno gonna matter at this point, right? It actually doesn't. I don't even need to use Zyres. I don't even need to use any of these cards right here because we immediately already have game on board, okay? So what we're gonna do is very simple, okay? We have so many extenders. We got Chen Chen in the graveyard, which we're gonna summon last. We have, of course, Zuan Wu also in the graveyard as well as another extender, which is absolutely amazing. So first and foremost, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get rid of that Tyranno immediately. So now we know that we're Nibiru proof, and we're also Gamma proof if he has Gamma in his hand, which is really insane. So first and foremost, we're gonna Lulu. Okay, we're gonna activate Lulu's effect, target Qinglong. Honestly, we can send anything at this point because we already have game. Summon Lulu, we can search a card. Yep, search the trap, search Chooch, and now we can activate Nan Yan. Okay, activate Nan Yan, summon Yan Yan. We'll send Qinglong to the graveyard, summon of course Gigi. And this card automatically just removes Tyranno away from the field. So banish these two, target Tyranno, pop the Tyranno. Okay. And honestly, I don't know why I summoned Lala, but it's already game. We can just use these two to make Vermilion. Okay, then we can activate, of course, Nyan Yan. We can shuffle back this to our deck. Okay, now we can activate Vermilion Mech. Okay, we'll banish Lala in the monster zone, pop the Phoenix. And now we can summon Chen Chen from our grave. And then this is pretty much already game right here at this point. This is already playing around the Biru, Gamma, and everything else. And this is just insane. This is actually just insane. Oh my god. Honestly, I really hope this deck goes, man. I really hope this deck goes. And I feel like it's one of the most... Honestly, the deck is not even that bad. Like, the deck is powerful, but I don't think it's that powerful when it comes to not being able to make VFD. You know what I mean? It's like, VFD is just insane. Like, I don't know, like, VFD, guys. Like, let me know your thoughts about VFD. Do you guys think this card is going to 100% get banned? I am telling you right now, this card is going to 1,000,000% get banned. And I'll be very, very damn surprised if this card doesn't get touched on the Forbidden Limitless. Guys, look at a monster so oppressive that does not allow my opponent to even interact at all. Right? Like, come on. Come on. And then a lot of people say, yeah, Dark Ruler. Yeah, well, guess what? True King All Calamities is a quick effect, right? So I can activate on draw phase. Oh, Forbidden Droplet. Forbidden Droplet chain monsters. Okay, Forbidden Droplet chain monsters. Cool. I'll chain Chooch to target my VFD, change VFD. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's so many ways for VFD to actually resolve when it comes to Virtual World. And getting access to this card is not fair and it's ridiculous. So this card is going to 100% get banned. Konami, you're watching this video. Please fix the format. Please ban this card. If it doesn't get banned, its card, Virtual Worlds will be running format for a very, very long time, and it's not healthy for the game at all. Let's make Yu-Gi-Oh great again. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is already great. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but you guys know what I mean. Let's make Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit more playable again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested again, of course, the master deck builder himself, Yassine. Check out his channel, link down below. Check out the deck profile and combos in the description box below. I'll leave you guys a link for you guys to check it out. And that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts about the ban list in the comments below. And this is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. This deck is just ridiculous. Not only the deck is ridiculous, but the very funny dragon is it's also not a dragon, but it's cancerous. Card needs to go. Alright guys, your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
Be sure to get your playmat today at tsx1.com.